Today I have a couple of more inventions from Gary Sugal. He sent me a couple of carbon fiber mouthpieces this time, which I feel like they have a little different sound than the plastic and the metal. A little warmer, a little prettier maybe, I don't know how you would describe it, a little silkier maybe. But this here is an MB2 at 113 with a Rigati 2.5 strong, so you can get a sense of what I'm using to get the sound and maybe hear the versatility of this carbon fiber in this mouthpiece. This is what it sounds like, and you can make some judgments for yourself. So that's a broad range of what I can do with it, and it's pretty astounding. I mean, it's got all the variables in between, from jazz to funk to R&B. You'd have to figure out what you can do with it. So that is a quick shot of a carbon fiber MB2 113, 8-star, right around there, with a 2.5 Rigati strong. Not bad, huh?
Hello, I'm Dana Stevens, and thank you very much for coming to my channel. Sugal is a mouthpiece I've heard about for years, back at least 20 years ago, back when I was at Berklee College of Music in Boston. And I knew that Jerry Bergonzi played these, and also Kirk Whalum, another great saxophone which has an awesome sound. This one, it's actually the first carbon fiber mouthpiece that I've ever played. I've gotten some really interesting results with this. It's very easy to play, I would say. There's nothing like it that I've ever played. Sugal has been making CNC mouthpieces for years, and the design of these mouthpieces are the same as those, but just printed, 3D printed in different materials. He also takes the time to finish them as he would his normal CNC mouthpieces that he's been making for many years.
Hi, this is Paul Hart from the Saxophonist Magazine. I'm here with a playtest review of the KW1 Turbo 3D printed mouthpiece from Gary Sugal. When Gary contacted me, he asked if I knew about his work, and I thought, man, here's a blast from the past. Of course I do. He said, well, I'm still making CNC machine mouthpieces, but I'm also now making 3D printed mouthpieces. So if it's possible to be kind of like the new kid on the block with 35 years of history, that's how I kind of viewed it. So he sent me a few, and the KW1 Turbo, which was patented after the Kirk Whalum mouthpiece that he made for Kirk for a number of years, was the one that really just made an amazing impression on me. What makes this mouthpiece different is it's not 3D printed using your typical resins or plastics. This is a 3D printed mouthpiece that's made out of carbon fiber. And that is a material that's incredibly light, incredibly strong. But from what I understand, Gary had to really formulate and find the right blend of materials, because most of the carbon fiber that would be used in a 3D printed machine couldn't withstand the heat of the 3D printing. Well, let me tell you something. He really, really found the formula. This is a mouthpiece that, I have to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting it to be as wonderful as it played. It is, as you can tell, a beautiful dark black, but this mouthpiece gives me so many qualities and elements and options that I really can't categorize. It does have a woodiness and kind of a smokiness to it that reminds me of a slant. And I have to tell you, this particular mouthpiece, impression that I got was quite favorable. I really enjoyed the attack. It was an immediate attack. Uh, as you can hear on the recordings previous to this, to my speaking, you can hear it has a tremendously full range. I felt like I had a wonderful complement of overtones, particularly the mid-low range, that mid-range. I felt like it had this fat punch to it without it being obtrusive. I love a mouthpiece that allows me that flexibility. That's just my personal choice.